Почитувани, добар ден. Гостинка во неделното интервju на радио Slobodna Evropa е германската амбасадорка Гудрун Штајнекер. Амбасадорке, како ги оценувате евроинтегративните процеси во Македонија и се она што е постигнато досега во пресрет на самитот на Европската унија?
I think there is progress, and perhaps due to some political events, not so much progress as we would have expected in the past weeks and months. But therefore the high-level accession dialogue took place with the EU Commissioner, and the last round was in April, just after the second round of the elections, local elections, and also critical points were raised there. Of course, we, as Germany, have an opinion to this, but I prefer to refer to what our foreign minister said when he visited Macedonia on the 22nd of February. And there he said what we actually are expecting. We're expecting a full commitment of your country to the EU integration process and the principles of EU integration, and they are well known to your government. And we, as Germans, we are committed to helping you to achieve these goals, and with a number of German foundations, organizations, programs, projects, and that is our way to show that we think here Macedonia can achieve the goals, but it will need still for some time to come support on this way.
Како вие го оценувате политичкиот диалог и Мартовскиот договор, односно спроведувањето на тој договор до сега?
Yes, first of all, we were very glad when this agreement was achieved. It was a deep political crisis, according to not only my personal view. I think many of my colleagues share this view. And we were, of course, a little bit sorry that the implementation took so long time, but in Germany we say Ende gut, alles gut. We just got the message that finally both sides of in this conflict agreed on the inquiry committee, and I'm very positive and optimistic that now the inquiry committee will start to work, and that is a good signal also for the June summit.
Кој е ставот на Германија? Дали да почнат преговорите со Европската унија, потоа да се решава името или можеби нешто друго?
First of all, it's very clear that Germany holds the view that this is a bilateral issue between, the name issue is a bilateral issue between Greece and your country, and that the two sides have to solve it. But we would also welcome any other solution, a solution in between, like you just said, starting negotiations and then solve the name issue. But it will also require for the two sides to agree on this. And therefore, we do not see a leading role of Germany. Because sometimes we are asked, Germany is now the leading country in Europe. In some aspects we may be, I don't know, but it is not in this question. It's a clear bilateral problem, and I think what is important is, and there are some positive signs in the past weeks, that there is a dialogue, that politicians from both sides meet and discuss the problems and gradually maybe come closer to a solution. I think it is also a good sign that the new foreign minister of Bulgaria came here 2 weeks ago to this SECP foreign minister meeting, and because also there the relationship was a little bit difficult in the past month, and that is the right way to go, and Germany will certainly support any step forward towards a solution.
Слободата на медиумите е едно од најболните прашања во изминатиот период во Македонија. Како вие гледате на целата ситуација?
I can be quite frank in this matter. I think we are indeed a little bit worried. We see certain developments also in the property structure of the media, which are not supportive to media freedom. And what I see also by talking to many media and journalists is that there seems to be some kind of, fear is perhaps a little bit too strong to say, yes, but hesitance, etc. The journalists report again and again about various kind of pressure, and that is not a good sign. And I think really, and I'm sure the government is aware of this, that this should be tackled very seriously. I'm quite positive about the dialogue which started now on the new media law, and that Mr. Iranovsky confirmed also in front of the EU ambassadors that the comments by Council of Europe and by OSCE will be taken into account. And contrary to what you could read in the media, the two comments are not different. It's not true. They are not different. The substance of the comments of Council of Europe and OSCE are very similar, and I have the impression, and I hope this impression is right, that not only the relevant ministry and Minister Ivanovsky, yes, but also all other institutions and government levels involved take this very serious and see that the decline in media freedom, whether it's a real one or it is something which is felt by media representatives and journalists, that this is a serious issue. And whenever, and I hope it will be the case soon, EU accession negotiations will start, this will be a main and major topic.
Како гледате на протестите во Скопската општина Центар со оглед на тоа што и за време на изборите имаше проблеми во истата општина? Вие бевте и една од наблюдувачите за време на изборниот процес во таа општина.
One thing is the elections. I think the protest is not against the mayor as such, because he is elected, the mayor of Center is elected, and indeed I participated in the third round of the elections. There were some irregularities. The irregularities are also reported, so they are well known. And this is something, in particular, ODIHR and OSCE has to raise with the government for the next elections. But the question is not the mayor as in his function. I think the protest was against some probable decisions. And that's what I do not really understand about these demonstrations, because according to my information and what I could see, I must admit I watch mostly the internet, on the internet pages, they are protesting against something which is not at all in question. And then you can wonder who is organizing and behind these demonstrations. I would like to know. I don't know. I'm not an investigator. But I think I'm really concerned about what is going on there, why these people are protesting against something which is even not in question. And they cannot answer these questions. That's at least what I saw in the internet. I'm a little bit worried because it gives me the impression that there is some manipulation behind it. But what and how and who, I don't know. But if it goes so far that journalists are personally attacked, that property is destroyed, then I think the authorities, the responsible authorities here, and that is the Minister of Interior, the police, should react adequately and investigate what's actually going on.
Ви благодарам за разговорот.
You're welcome.
Вам почитувани, ви благодарам што го следевте неделното интервју на Радио Слободна Европа. Пријатно.